So quite a few of you are just asking, what is exactly inside these courses? So I thought I might just share that with you so you can really get a firm grasp and get a feel for what this is all about, what the ACE course is all about. And plus, not only a feel, but let me share with you and tell you a little bit about what they are and show you as well what are the courses all about. Well, first thing is, when you get signed up, you get an account information, and then you get into the courses, and there are 5 courses. Here they are. And let's say you sign up for level 1, or I mean, obviously I've got all the courses here, but let's do level 1 just to show you a little bit about the course here. So we have, I think I've explained to several of you on the telephones that we've got course video lessons 1, so it's day 1. It's sort of like day 1 and day 2, and this particular course is all live. So here they are. It's let's go right into this. I think this is going to be a little bit loud, so I might just go very quickly through this. And there's an intro, and then you can hit.
Just about the genes either, because we all thought, well, we were made up in a specific way, but that's not the case.
And the thing is, then it's me in a real life situation, teaching. And you can obviously expand this. That's not exactly how it's expanded, but it's full screen. And you can download them as well. There's a Facebook group, and then you go to the pages here and different pages as well, and look at more of these videos as you go through that. There's a Udemy moment, something I coined. And that's basically, let's just have a quick look at the Udemy moment. So probably going to get a little bit loud at the start there. So let's look at the Udemy moment, and there's obviously slides and okay, bit of Bruce Lipton there. So it's videos, there's me talking, there's things going on, and there's demonstrations. This is what all the courses are like. Let's just go all the way back and let's look at a demo. This is with Linda. I believe this one is, and so there's a demonstration. So I go through all of the 16 steps. So let's just have a look at this. There we are.
But it's kind of the focus now is up here.
Yeah. So we go all the way through the basic premise. We do demonstrations. So that's level 1. Now level 2. Let's come out of this and let's go into level 2. Oh, by the way, you get a manual. Oh, sorry. Let's come back. There's a manual, and you also get the slides. There's a few other things. There's some orientation calls. I don't do too many of those at the moment. People just didn't turn up. Anyway, it's level 2. And so we got the course videos again. And essentially, it's the same type of thing. This is more up to date. Sort of, oops. That's loud, isn't it? And then different setting.
The heart is the major.
And then go a little bit further.
Let's look at why the guts are important. Well,
so it just you see slides. It's me training. It's actually live. You've got the manual. So let me just show you. You update the manual. There it is, and it'll probably come all the way down. Is it going to open up? I think it is. So I'm just going to go and get that manual. There it is. And you can see there's the ACE Level 2 manual, all nice in all its glory. Lots of information there. Okay, so that's the manual. Come out of that. And then you also get the, say for example, the level slides. Level 2 slides are already there. And while that's downloading here, they should come up. Oh, here are the slides. So you have all the slides ready to work with all of that. Gives you some sort of idea what's in there. And then there's a quiz as well, and you do the quiz, got to answer all these questions, and basically make sure that you've actually done all the work. So there's the quiz, and then you get basically a certificate at the end of it. You've got to go and after you've done that, it tells me that you've actually done that, and then obviously there's a bar, I think, that goes all the way through this. There's quite a few questions to answer. And then you have to do some casework and reports and stuff like that. So, and it explains how to do that. Okay, so that's ACE level 2, then ACE level 3. ACE level 2 is all about the body, by the way. It's all about how the body interacts with the outside environment. And ACE level 3 is really quite interesting because there's another piece on here. This is video day level 1.
And then we'll come back and assess you after that.
So,
But your genes,
so again, it's live.
who weren't living, I suppose.
And that's basically that particular thing. Like I said, you can make these all big. You can download them so you can have them for later on, and so on and so forth. Okay, good. That's that. How to obtain a certificate as well. There's been a bit of controversy over certificates. We had a lot of problems with certificates. So if you see some stuff on the internet, and people complaining that they didn't get their certificates, we have sent out their certificates. Now we've dealt with all of that. We just had a nightmare of a time just trying to find out who had certificates, who didn't have, and so on and so forth. And what certificates should we give them? Anyway, it's all sorted out. So weekly group calls as well. This is quite rather exciting. This is the 8th advanced piece. And every Tuesday I do a call. And basically we talk and I give you the latest updates. So let's have a look at something here. This is
the
chronic fatigue syndrome.
Of November or the 4th of November 2015. We've had lovely weather here today.
So this is me, and there's just loads and loads of material here going back quite a while, and there's previous stuff here as well going back. I think there's even some stuff out there even going back even further, I believe. Oh, there's some video stuff here as well at the bottom here, some stuff with some of the other Ace Masters doing the opposites, and so there's lots and lots and lots of material as well available there. Okay, and good. So that's that. So that's Ace level 3. Now Ace level 4. So that had the Ace Advance piece on it. Ace level 4 is Trainer's Training, and there's the replay of the videos there. So basically what you do is you again click, and the video is all there, and this basically takes you
inside my head. The view element of N is everywhere. So I then went, audience,
so
passion there.
So here we are, and it shows you all about how. I mean, I've been training for years, absolutely years and years and years, and so this is all. You know, how do you really do this material? How do you really lecture online? You can.
Welcome back.
And also in front of people, and I take you all the way through that. You get the Ace level 1 material, all my slides. I mean, the slides are incredible. I mean, they're half a gigabyte in size, so it gives you some idea of how much work has gone into all the slides. And that's if you want to train Ace level 1. Now, that Trainer's Training course is just an amazing course. It's a weekend course, and it's superb material. Honestly, it's absolutely superb. So and then we get Ace level 5, and basically what's inside Ace level 5? Well, there's a heck of a lot. So we have the Ace level 5 video replays. This was 2 weeks solid. I went through a tremendous amount of information, and this was actually. Let's come on. Where are we?
Drive people to do some weird stuff. Absolutely weird stuff. And
so it's all recorded here in my office, and
new material
so
I want her to be using.
So we've got the eyes. We actually have recorded the eyes, and I've got to get Tim Harnden, and there's Megan Smith going to do some pharmaceutical drug stuff. Yeah, I haven't got her in yet. That reminds me, I've got to do that. So brain CT scans. Now, one of the students will say, "Oh, I don't want to learn about brain CT scans." You don't, but this is incredible stuff. So it's great material. So. It's not a training on how to read brain CT scans.
Show you how it was done. When
it
was shot. This is the sign.
So I talk about all my knowledge about reading brain CT scans, and we look at what actually does go on and all these other types of things, and that's an amazing training. Honestly, I don't think there's anything else on the planet with all that information recorded. And then so spirodynamics of values. Another wonderful thing is Age of Future, which is amazing, absolutely amazing. And so I suppose it's a revision of Age of Future process. I think I actually delivered it once.
So welcome everybody.
It's Richard with a bit of a bad hair day. Probably haven't slept that night or something.
As far as Age of Future.
So this is amazing theory that basically takes how we how we look at disease and literally reverse engineers disease, and said, how do we actually create the future? How do it literally is? You may have heard the movie of The Secret. It's basically The Secret, but put in a way that really we can understand. ACE and energetic healing. I looked at the energy cure, William Bateson stuff, and so yep, there's so this is William Bankston. He's a beautiful guy. I like William a lot. So so I did a lot of work around that and understood William Bankston's work, which really answers in ACE. In ACE, we actually bring down our highest self, a higher vibration into everything, and that's just incredible stuff. I also look at particle fever. So we're looking at a thing called the Higgs boson, and there we go. It's got a bit crazy there. And I love this because this took me a couple of weeks to actually put that together. We've got the detectors at CERN, Atlas, and CMS.
What I carry on looking at is
Here we go.
Atlas.
And
what's special is how the muon's behaving. The muon,
And you might say, well,
will travel different distances, hence they're able to.
What's the point of looking at particle physics? Well, you are made of atoms, and so understanding atoms and the makeup of atoms and everything else is really vitally important because it just expands our minds. And then we have ACE and diabetes. Now this is work with Dr. Diana Stefani. She and also her husband LJ are having fantastic results stopping people from injecting.
Good morning, everyone.
And it's not a very good video, but the information is just outstanding, absolutely outstanding. So let's come back. What else we got? Asian marketing. All the process updates. I actually, in ACE level 5, we look at all the processes and how they've all been updated. And there's lots and lots of information. Let's just have a quick look at process number E here. So
I want to talk about
Ho'oponopono. Yeah, I bring all of that stuff in. Some of you may recognize that process. And secondary gain, how does that all work? The new material around that. So stuff like that. Some of this. We've all got. I understand secondary gain. Well, the way we do it in ACE is very different.
Okay, so let's just look at.
So I literally go through
therapy,
epigenetics there, and but this is really bringing it right up to date. And I've got some other things there.
And
then how do we ace your brain and stuff like that.
Is there a unit moment there?
And it's just a recap, but it's we've also got a manual here. Let's see what happens with the manual. There it is. See the manual there? So it's all of that material there. Okay, good. Right, let's come back to the processes, come out of all of that. Kidney collecting tubules. This is all about inflammation. We do a demo with eczema. Oh yeah, this is Janice Thompson. This is amazing. So Janice had eczema or eczema, and so she was over in the UK. This really proves
okay, so what
a couple of other things. Is this poor girl, she's one of my students, and I trigger off eczema in her. She's in her house in England, and she has eczema all over her body. She's in a real mess, and basically I think, and I work with her, and I show you how you can work online with a client. I'm in Canada, she's in England, she's sitting there in a dressing gown, honestly. poor girl. And I think at the end we actually interview her, I think the next week. I think I'm not too sure. No, I think I actually do have an interview with her after that. I don't know whether it is showing up on that one. I'm not too sure, but you can see all about that. The kidney collecting tubule syndrome. This is all about inflammation. So vitally important. And we go into that. Every single student should
welcome back, everyone.
Should understand this. If you do metamedicine or have heard of metamedicine, then they don't get the kidney collecting tubule syndrome. They don't know how it works. A long time ago, I worked out how the kidney collecting tubule syndrome works, and this is then the latest stuff. I say they don't know how it works. I spoke to Dr. Kwesi, and they said, well, we still don't quite understand it. Well, we're doing ACE. We're going to look at the sex hormones, serotonin, dopamine, serotonin neurotransmitters and hormones. The latest research there that is all about addictions. Oh, this is just, again, I'm excited just coming back to this material. So we look at, this is an extension of the...
So he becomes a super soldier.
This is an extension of the ACE level 3 works, just taking it up to another level. It's just it's just amazing work. So we come back. The demonstration, something called the 4 Keys of Healing Naturally, which is work then that I'm doing that's going towards the new book. How can I heal? I haven't finished it yet. You're going, oh, gee, Richard, when are you going to get that done? Well, this information is so groundbreaking. I'm sort of not.
So the third key.
Don't know whether I should really release it.
I was amazed because,
I'm thinking twice. Okay, talking about juicing there. This is down in my kitchen. I'm actually juicing, raising one's vibration, all this sort of stuff. So it's great material. I keep saying it's great material. Honestly, it is amazing material. We're going to do there's a demo there, bronchi, microbullies. Now this also comes back, some of the students who've done a heck of a lot of work. And what I did with Jonathan Shaw here is, Jonathan is one of my ACE masters and he's developed something, and he said, oh, and I said, what have you developed? And he showed it to me, and I said, well, come in and teach it. And, really at the very start, he says, not many teachers would allow that to happen, because you're literally, he's developed this stuff, but it's my attitude that we don't know everything, and the only way that we're going to get better at anything is by opening up our minds to this information. So Jonathan does a thing called micro-beliefs. Oh, come on. That's it. And I'm actually a demo student with this.
just building my business up, getting more.
And so I spill some beans on that video. So that's what's there. And plus there is ACE and the eyes, I think. Oh, I keep coming back to that one. I know. Maybe I'm in the wrong one. Gee, I can't find out where I need to be. All right, okay. And there's other stuff in there as well. There must be 60 separate videos, maybe more than that. It doesn't look much there, but there is a heck of a lot to go through. Some of my students haven't gone all the way through it. Some of my master students, I've been speaking to them recently. This is phenomenal work, and if you are at the pinnacle of wherever you are, then I want to hear from what you're doing as well. If you are an ACE Master student or want to become an ACE Master student, I'm going to have I'm going to do a talk with the top ACE Master students, and we're going to have a sort of seminar, and we're going to share. They're going to share their latest work. I think this will be phenomenal as well. And so, that's what we're doing. That's basically what's inside all of those. There is other stuff as well, but I think I should finish there. Okay, and hopefully that covers and answers many of your questions. And I hope you enjoyed that video. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye for now.